Alrighty, here with Nate Hobbs. Like I ask you every week, Nate, start off with how y'all feeling heading into Baltimore, a tough offense to defend against.
We feel good. We got a week's worth of practice. We was on it today too. Had a really good Friday, you know what I'm saying, on all our rules. Everything we set out to do, we did. So we just ready to go compete.
Mm-hmm. In terms of what you've seen from their offense, obviously, without going into too much detail, what are some things that they do well?
Obviously, you know, with Lamar has the ball, he's an expert at extending plays. One of the best athletes with the ball in his hand in the league. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's a receiver, running back, QB, he's dangerous with the ball in his hand. So great at extending plays. I think they got a good run game in between the tackles. You know what I'm saying? They got a pass game off of that run game. They got guys who can be really explosive in the pass game also. So
let me ask you this: in terms of the last week against the Chargers, it seemed like over time the defensive backfield, it seemed like you guys' confidence was growing literally by the second. Did you guys feel that on the field?
Of course, I feel like we got out the gate. I feel like that came with how we approached the game. You know what I'm saying? We approached it a certain way with confidence. So when you approach it with confidence, you make plays, it only grows.
How has your defensive line helped out the defensive backfield in terms of, obviously in the first game, how much did that help you guys in terms of their pressure and their ability?
Say it again.
How did your defensive line, how much did they help out the defensive backfield in terms of how they were playing, stopping the run, kind of pressuring the quarterback? How much did they help you guys out?
Man, you can't, like, some people, you know what I'm saying, pay all the money in the world to, a DB pay all the money in the world to have, you know what I'm saying, to be, they afford you to make, you can afford to make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, they give you that liberty to not be perfect as a defensive back, because I've been on other defenses where we didn't have that luxury of not making a mistake, because they going, you know what I'm saying? But you can afford to make a mistake and play really, you know what I'm saying, not with your asshole tight.
What are some of the keys to stopping Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense? Like, again, without too much detail, what are some of the keys?
Obviously, you gotta contain 8. You gotta cut the head off the snake. You know what I'm saying? If we could contain 8 and keep them, you know what I'm saying, in the pocket, which the whole league is gonna try to do. You know what I'm saying? That's not a secret. We can keep them in the pocket. Then we got a, you know what I'm saying, a great chance at winning this game defensively.
Can I ask you this? This is my last question. What is the defense's mindset going into next week? And I'll tell you why I asked that question. Last week, it seemed like it didn't matter what happened on offense, whether the offense turned the ball over, it didn't matter where you guys started at on defense on the field. You guys didn't care. You just put your hard hats on and went back to work. Is that just the mindset in general, or does it change from week to week?
Yeah, hoodie on black forces. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what time, day, you know what I'm saying, when, where, how, why, we gonna compete. That's life. You get hit with things, and you get the chance to either sit and complain about it or get up and get to it, because the result, it's not gonna change the result. You know what I'm saying? So.